Ladies and gentlemen, Season 4 is finally here! It only took 9 friggin' months. And in that time, we've had one movie that most of us would like to forget exists, plenty of speculation, and a whole crap ton of worrying about whether Twilight's character would plummet straight into Mary Sue territory. But with the premiere finally here, I'm happy to report that... Can I help you, Redcord?
Oh, sorry about that, Nick. I was trying to find someone who had time to go over the Season 4 premiere of My Little Pony with me.
Well, I'm not doing anything better. I can probably help you there.
Fantastic. I've been meaning to do some more collabs, and what better time than now while Season 4 is just starting.
Fair enough, let's do this thing. Now, let's start with Princess Twilight Sparkle Part 1.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Part 1 has already been taken care of.
Oh. Well then, why don't you tell us what you thought of it?
Well, the pacing could have been a little bit better, and some plot devices could have been explained, but all in all, I enjoyed Twilight's character and the return of Discord, and not to mention the animation improved since the previous seasons.
I'd say I liked it a little more. I really liked the dialogue in the early parts regarding Twi's nervousness about being a princess, and it ended the Mary Sue idea really quickly. Unfortunately though, as much as I like Zecora, her appearance at the end of the episode was kinda...
Plot convenient?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, she just showed up with a potion that just so happened to be activated only by alicorn magic. I mean, how does she know that if there are only 4 alicorns in the world and she only talks regularly with the one who just became one?
That, my friend, is what's known as lazy writing.
And I like the continuity nods to prior episodes like the pilots and Keep Calm and Flutter On. Almost had an M.A. Larson-esque quality to them. So, other than the lazy writing, I quite liked the first part. Maybe an 81 out of 100.
Well, we wouldn't want to prolong the video any longer, so why don't we get started?
Yes, Part 2 is definitely the more intense half of the story, as it starts with the battle that I've personally been waiting 3+ seasons for. The battle between Celestia and Nightmare Moon. And it's so friggin' awesome!
I agree 100% that we've all been waiting to see the origins of Nightmare Moon, and this one scene is a barrel full of action, tragedy, and the backstory of the elements of harmony and where they originated from.
Not to mention that the animation is flawless. Back in the Season 3 premiere, there was a noticeable leap in animation quality, and it's happened again for this season, as the battle is fast-paced and filled with intense moments. Plus, it was nice to see Celestia actually, do something.
That wasn't the only scene that demonstrated tremendous amounts of insights into the origins of a character. We also got the moment of Discord's defeat after his first reign of chaos in Equestria, not to mention the reason behind why he was stoned in that position in the first place. I always thought he was singing at that moment.
It does sort of make me wonder, though, why Discord wasn't more proactive in preventing the main 6 from reconnecting to the elements in the Season 2 premiere, since it's literally the only thing that can stop him. But I know that most of the criticisms against him can be resolved in one phrase, because he's Discord, but it's still a little confusing.
Well, despite the confusion, we now know that the elements of harmony originated from the Tree of Harmony that is located within the Everfree Forest and has been losing its magic all these years, and now it's up to Twilight and her friends to return the elements back to where they belong.
And as a result, the main 6 don't have the elements anymore, which intrigues me because the last scene with Discord gives me the distinct impression that without the actual elements at the main 6's disposal, he's gonna go rogue and try to turn evil again. Maybe a potential Season 4 finale?
I'm pretty sure Fluttershy can keep him under control. I mean, she can easily play the best friend card to keep him in line, and it appears to be working at the moment. But even with the elements back in the tree and Celestia and Luna's return, the question still remains as to how this all started in the first place. And I'm actually surprised that it's revealed to be the cause of Discord all this time? Okay, are you sure this guy's reformed or something? I mean, he could have told them all this from the very beginning. I mean, even Twilight noticed that, and please don't let it be the explanation that the joy is in the journey, please.
Because he's Discord. With him, you'll never know whether or not he's fully reformed unless he actually does go full evil again.
Well, it is just the premiere. We still got a whole season's worth for the writers to get the story off the ground. But for now, I'd say Megan McCarthy did a wonderful job in starting off the season. It's actually better than the Season 3 premiere, I'll give it that.
Speaking of Megan, she did mention on Twitter that the ending involving the box that was revealed after repelling the forest was going to be part of a season-long arc. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is the first time that this show's done something like this since Season 1, involving the Grand Galloping Gala, and hopefully they do something similar to that this season, with each pony finding a key every 3 or 4 episodes, culminating in Twilight finding the final key right near the end of the season. But all in all, the second episode was pretty good as well. It told a pretty great story, the interactions were believable, and it set up an interesting premise for the rest of the season. I'll give it an 87 out of 100, meaning both parts get a cumulative score of 84 out of 100.
Wow, 2 down and only 24 episodes to go. I think that's it for this episode, and now I have to start preparing for next week's episode. Thanks for your assistance in the episode, Nick.
No problem, happy to help. Gotta admit, these collabs are pretty fun. I'll have to do more of these in the future.
That's great. Let me know if you have any ideas for future ones, and until then, I'll catch you later, Nick.
Sure, thanks for stopping by.
So, hey, can you do me a favor and use my remote to get me back to my channel?
Sure, I can give it a shot. Just need to figure out how this works.
And that is why Discord is unquestionably Starswirl the Bearded. Where the fuck am I?
Oh, crap.
Then, Fluttershy's parents enrolled her in flight school, and... What just happened?
Okay, this is gonna take a while. Hopefully I'll have this all sorted out by my next video. See y'all later!
Seriously, do you know where I am?